Alright, I'm going to give you a basic how-to of how to make a working PTW charging handle. The first thing you're going to need is 2 tension pins that are 1/8 of an inch in diameter. Then you're going to need a big pen. Just the casing of it, you don't need any of the internals. The next thing you're going to need is an extension spring that is 1/4 of an inch in diameter and minus 3 1/4 inches long. You can go with whatever length you feel is necessary. Then you need a Dremel with a cutting wheel on it. You're going to need a drill with a 1/8 of an inch drill bit and just your standard hammer. Alright, the first step is, you can zoom in on this, is you need to take your Dremel and cut right in front of these 2 notches. Just cut straight off through your entire charging handle in front of those 2 notches. And now that you have the 2 parts, you're going to want to file down any of the sharp edges and whatnot and try to make it a nice flush cut.
There you go.
Alright, the next step is to take your 1/8 of an inch drill bit and drill a hole through the center of your smaller piece. Now if it becomes a problem to hold, like for me, you may use a pair of needle nose pliers or a clamp to hold it steady so it doesn't spin. Alright, your hole should be clean through and go through both sides right in the middle. Once you've done that, you then move on to the larger piece, and you want to go a little more than halfway, about 3/4 of the way up, and drill your second hole. Then again, you should have that clean hole straight through. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, the next step is to take your pen casing, and now it's best to experiment with them because some pen casings are a little thicker than others, but find one that your spring easily slides in and out of. And once you've done that, put it side by side and find out about the length you need to do it. You need about the exact same length as the spring at rest. So what we're going to do is cut it off right here and make this pen about the same length. Once we've done that, just clean it up, take away that excess melted plastic, and you are ready to go. Now you take your spring and you just slide it all the way through, and as you can see you have the ends hanging out on each side. The next step is to take your pen casing with the spring inside of it, and you're going to put it inside of your the larger part of your charging handle, and just gently tap it in, and it'll sit firmly in there and it won't move at all. Right. Perfect. Now the next step is to take one of your roll pins and put it through the back hole while your spring is out there. Again, a pair of needle nose is pretty handy for using it there. Now once you get it in, I like to use a hard surface of some sorts on the bottom side, and then just tap it in very gently until it sits flush all the way through. Then what you're going to do is you take your short piece and you're going to put your pin through there. And you're going to push that one through this end of the spring. Now once you've done that, your charging handle should stay together in a nice neat fashion like so. The last step, the very last step, is to take your Dremel cutting wheel and to chop down these roll pins so they sit flush with the side of your charging handle. And now that you've done that, just assure that there's no burrs on the edge which will get caught up on the inside, and you're done. Alright, now we're going to demonstrate how it works. You slide it in just like normal, and you may want to reach inside and push up that front end because sometimes it will dangle down. You slide it all the way forward, put your cylinder in, close it, drop your pin, and you are set. It now functions like a real steel charging handle. And it still gives you the ability to remove your cylinder by using the charging handle. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a functioning PTW charging handle.